Hey guys, so this is going to be my first Clean With Me video ever on my channel. I'm really excited to finally have this going up. It's been recorded now for a couple weeks actually, but life happens, whatever. It's up now, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. I hope this motivates you just like me watching Clean With Me videos does to me. While I'm editing this, I actually am like, oh, I just want to clean. It's just so satisfying. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. Normally when I do my cleaning, I love listening to podcasts, which is what I was just doing. I was turning on Crime Junkies, which is currently my most favorite podcast ever. This is not sponsored by them in any way. I'm just sharing it with you guys. If you're into true crime, that's going to be your go-to. I absolutely love getting lost in the stories that they tell. Some of them are seriously creepy, so I can never listen to them at nighttime, but during the day when I'm getting my clean on, that's where it's at. I generally start with the most hated chore in my life, and that is the dishes. I already had cleaned out the dishwasher and reloaded, so right now what I'm doing is going through cleaning out all my stainless steel utensils, knives, all that kind of stuff that can't be put in the dishwasher, and any big thing that just would take up a lot of room in the dishwasher, I'm going ahead and getting that clean. The next thing I'm going to do is just make sure all the dishes that are going to be then put into the dishwasher once that's done running are cleaned off and the food's off of them. I'm a rinser before I put it in the dishwasher. I actually think it's kind of gross to just put food in the dishwasher considering you clog it. But I kind of use the dishwasher as just the sanitary or the sanitize machine, I guess you could say. I don't know, guys. But yeah, I just rinse off all the dishes, make sure they're ready to go. So when the dishwasher is done, I can just flop them right in there and start the next load. Right now, I was just putting away all the dried dishes, and I'm going to wipe down the counters since I'm done doing dishes for a little bit. I did come back and revisit the dishes once the once the dishwasher was done and reloaded. My sink is cleared. I also have to make sure to get behind those pieces because my sink sometimes, if I have the water running and it sprays out of the sink, it does leak, goes behind my mixer and all that stuff. So I just make sure to keep it dry. Next up is my oven. And I'm not ashamed that it was a dirty oven. I just made lunch for myself and Oliver using it, so got a little crazy, but I'm cleaning it. Also, mom life had to happen. My kid was hungry, so I'm sorry about that. I was going to delete that out of there, but you know, it's life. My husband's deployed, so. Next up is my dining room table, aka the kitchen table. This is my drop-off zone, guys. I get myself so anxious sometimes, and when I walk in the house, maybe I'm bringing in dishes or whatever I'm doing, I lay it all on the table. It collects everything. Also, if you just saw what was on the bottom of my foot, it's a magnet because my son likes to tear them off of the fridge. He has an activity bin that I do leave on the table because if he wants to play with something in it, he asks me. So that is what that bin is and it's going to stay there because it's within reach. We use it every single day. It has his Play-Doh, his chalk, his paints, his crayons. And I just dust off my centerpiece. I had some stuff there that needed to stay on the table for a collaboration I had coming up at the time. And then I just make sure the chairs are all dusted off and just organized, basically. Beautiful. Okay, next up is my second drop-off zone, which would be our bar. I actually got this bar as a groom's gift for my husband right before our wedding, and it's a beautiful piece, but I don't drink that much. So since my husband's away, like, it doesn't really get too much use except for to store my wine glasses, but it's another drop-off zone for me because it's right in front of the hallway that leads to my son's room. So I'm just cleaning off everything. A lot of it's little stuff. That's washi tape that my son loves to stack and play with. So I had to find a new spot to put it because he destroyed the container that it came in. There's also this ledge right behind it, and that is also a spot where things get put up. If I have to take a toy away from my son, that's where it goes because it's out of sight, out of mind, and then I usually forget that I leave it up there, so that does me no good. This section, or this bar, wasn't really hard to clean at all, so it was pretty quick. And once I get everything reorganized on it, I'm going to just get a dust in and call it a day with that. With 2 dogs in the house, there's so much dust and dog hair just whipped up. We also have a ceiling fan, so it makes it, like, I would say worse, because everything gets fluffed up in the air and then lays on anything high. Everything is looking good, and we're done over here. On to the next. This is a tabletop bar thing. I love it. I actually use this sometimes in the mornings to write my blog posts. I sit here and drink my coffee or read my book or whatever I'm in the mood to do. But it's a good little space to sit and do some work. This is crowded because we actually just got in from grocery shopping, I believe, the day that I did this, and I laid all my stuff down here and I kind of left it there. I have ADD, so me leaving stuff around is nothing new if you actually know me. I try to keep on top of my cleaning and organizing because it just makes it easier when it is time to clean stuff. But sometimes life happens and I get really overwhelmed and anxious, and that's how, if my house is messy, mentally I'm struggling. That is a fact. And we are done. Had to leave my planner there. So this part was actually filmed a couple of days after I had actually filmed the first majority of this video. I did want to get the living room being tidied up, and My son was getting ready for bed. He had one show before we were calling it a night, and he wanted to hang out with me while I did this. This blanket. Talk about motherhood. Watch this. Yep, there it goes. It's really hard to clean with a toddler. That is for sure. Especially a curious one. But we make it happen. I did have a lot of fun filming this, though. It was its own set of motivation. So if you guys did like this video, I'd love to know if you would like to see 2 more or these more frequently, maybe. I was going to do one with my room, my bathroom, my closet, laundry room, and hallway. And then on the other side of the house where my son's room is, our guest room and the guest bathroom. So do let me know in the comments or hit me up on Instagram if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. And I'm also in the thought process of doing a decorate with me for like fall or Christmas. I think that would be so fun. Because I had a lot of fun actually filming this and editing it. There is nothing like a good vacuum at the end of a day to wake up to a fresh and clean house, let me tell you. And that is it. Living room's done. The whole main floor is complete. And it's off to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching.